Hey everyone, Stephen, TheSalonGuy here, and I hope you're all doing great. I have gotten lots and lots of requests for the haircut tutorial I'm going to show you guys today. Ben Bruce from Asking Alexandria. I know you're all going crazy right now. For all of you who requested this, I'm sorry it took me so long, but I am ready to do this, so let's get started. Alright, so Ben's hair is pretty long, and it's got a lot of layers in it too. But what we're going to do first is we're going to establish the length, and we're cutting it probably just past the bottom of the neck here, and I'm just going to cut this straight across, and what we're going to do is we're going to establish our baseline all the way throughout the bottom here. So just hold this straight down, cut it straight across, and just establish your length. Alright, so now as we get into the front here, what we're going to do is we're going to create a face frame because he has some layers into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this in here. I'm going to come over the top this way. As you can see, my shear is this way, and I'm going to slide cut down. Alright, and that's going to create a soft face frame throughout the front. Alright, and there, see, it starts a layer about right here, and it continues to work down. If you want to go back in now and just make it a little bit of a sharper blend, you can do that and just simply go back over it again, just to where exactly you want it. But as you can see, it creates a nice angle coming in right through here around the lip area. Now the same thing on this side. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to comb this straight down, and now we're going to just kind of angle upwards right in through here. But again, what we're going to do is we're going to create an angle coming across the front like this. And he's got his probably to about the top of the nose right in through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up like this, and we're going to cut upwards. Alright, as you can see, this hand is pointing down like that, and we're cutting up. Alright, which means it's going to go shorter to longer coming over this way. Alright, see what that did? It created a nice little face frame. You can actually just do this and leave everything the rest, and that's basically almost like his haircut. But I want to add some layers to it because he's got some layers into the top. Alright, as you can see, we're in the back of the head now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb this straight up, and we're going to cut straight up like that and straight across. This is going to be our guide throughout the whole back, and we're basically going to hold it straight out and follow the whole head shape, working from the top into the bottom here. Alright, you can literally do this till you get to the very, very bottom. We already cut the length, so not much is coming off into here. You're just removing weight. So continue to follow this pattern throughout the whole back of the head where you're combing it straight out. Alright, and as you can see, the length into here, it's almost like a little bit shorter than the length of the comb. And we're going to follow this all the way throughout the entire back. So when we're done, just make sure that everything is even. You can cross-check by just pulling it straight out like this to make sure it all is the same length. And then we're ready to move in through the top and the sides. Alright, now we're ready to work into the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect this from the top back of the head in through the middle like this. So we're connecting this way. And that's just going to create a nice soft shape, and it's going to allow us to have an easier method of blending going from the top, or going from the back to the top. Alright, and then once we're done with this, we will create a guideline which we can then use to move forward. Alright, so we finished off right here, and then bam, watch this. Pick this straight up, and there we have our guideline now for moving forward towards the front. We're going to take another section right in to the front and right into here, combing it straight up. Let those corners kind of fall out because we'll cut those in a minute. And we're just combing and cutting straight up like this. Here again, we established our front when we did the face frame, so not much is going to be coming off this way. You're just cleaning up the ends. Now to continue, we're in through the corners and the sides now. And I've done this with a lot of my haircuts. Comb it straight out, follow from the round of the head, which is right in through here, and extend it all the way down in through the sides in through here. Alright, let's just move this over a little bit so you can see. Again, here's the corner, comb it straight out. There's our guide right there. Work it all the way to the bottom of the side of the head here. We already cut the length before, and then bam, it drops out. Then the very, very front, same thing. There's our guide, and comb it straight out and cut it. Now we're going to do this on the other side, and then what we can do is just bring this all in through the middle and just make sure it all connects by combing it straight out. You might see a little bit of length into here. Just cut that corner to round it all out and to give it a nice even shape. And once you're done with this side, then go in and do the other side. Don't be afraid to go over this, to comb it all through, to make sure that it's, you know, all even and well balanced. Then we'll come back and add a little bit of texture to it, and then we'll almost be done. Now I'm going to come in with a razor, which is the feather razor, and I'm just going to create a little bit of added texture in here. I'm just going to notch into it just like that, okay? Do this throughout the whole head, and this creates a little bit of kind of more of a rugged, jagged edge into here, and it removes a little bit of weight as well, okay? I always enjoy doing this just because it gives it a nice shape. So don't go too crazy on this because you don't want to thin this out too much, and you don't want to disrupt the shape. So comb it all forward, and you'll feel where it's a little bit heavy, and then just notch into it like this. And again, it gives it kind of a nice, breaks it up a little bit and adds a little bit of texture. So do this throughout the whole head, and then we'll be ready to style it. All right, so as you can see, this looks really, really good. And if you want, you can just bring this over like this. And the best way to do it, I think, is to really get a lot out of it, is literally take the palm of your hand like this and just work it on the scalp like this. Just really kind of get in there and scrunch it, and that's gonna give you a lot of volume, all right? That's gonna give you a little bit of teasing, and it's gonna give you, you know, that shape that you want, because it creates a little bit of tease like that. And then you can just kind of lift it up like this, okay? Then you just sweep that over like this. You know, depending on how extreme you want it, it's totally up to you. But I think this looks amazing. And I know you've all been wanting this for a very, very long time. And I hope you really enjoy this. Let me show you guys the whole thing from the side here. All right, and here's the back, as you can see. And back to the front again. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget, my new schedule is every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday with a new video. And please subscribe, please like the video, and I love all your comments. Thank you all for the support. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more tutorials with the Salon Guy.